"13 Reasons Why" edits out suicide from controversial scene in Season 1 finale. The controversial suicide scene in the finale of a Season 1 is no longer available to viewers in its original form. The Netflix series creator Brian Yorkey decided to edit the scene after seeking the advice of medical experts, the streaming giant says in a statement to People on Tuesday. "We've heard from many young people that 13 Reasons Why encouraged them to start conversations about difficult issues like depression and suicide and get help you often for the first time," Netflix's statement says. "As we prepare to launch Season 3 later this summer, we've been mindful about the ongoing debate around the show," the statement continues. "So on the advice, the scene, which takes place part-way through the finale episode in the first season, no longer includes footage of Hannah, played by actress, dying by suicide. Instead, it was our hope, in making 13 Reasons Why into a television show, to tell a story that would help young viewers feel seen and heard, and encourage empathy in all who viewed it, much as the best-selling book did before us," Yorkey says in a statement to People. "Our creative intent in portraying the ugly, painful reality of suicide in such graphic detail in Season 1 was to tell the truth about the horror of such an act, and make sure no one would ever wish to emulate it," he continues. "But as we're ready to launch Season 3, we have heard concerns about the scene from Dr. Christine Moutier at the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and others, and have agreed with Netflix to re-edit it. No one scene." Yorkey has previously spoken about the graphic scene, saying similarly that suicide was meant to be portrayed as something that no one would want to mimic in real life. "We wanted to confront the fact that suicide is messy, ugly, and it's incredibly painful," he told her. "There's nothing peaceful." Despite positive critical reviews, the show has also, since it premiered in 2017 for its graphic portrayal of suicide, sexual assault, substance abuse, and bullying. But suicide prevention groups are now voicing their support in Netflix's decision to edit the scene. "We support the decision to edit the scene in which Hannah takes her own life from 13 Reasons Why," the group's which included the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and the Trevor Project, say in a joint statement to People. "There has been much debate. The American Association of Suicidology, the American School Counselor Association, Dr. Helen Hsu of Stanford, Mental Health America and Dr. Rebecca Hedrick of Cedars-Sinai Hospital all signed the statement as well." A month after the show first premiered, Netflix announced that it would increase the trigger warnings as an extra precaution, reported at the time. The streamer the 13 Reasons Why is expected to be released later this year. If you or someone you know needs support right now, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255, the Trevor Project at a 1-800-66-488-7386 or text START to 741-741-A.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.